Hate when I do that. I keep leaving the volume on so it back feeds. Got that. I don't know how the sound is, so if somebody's on there and they sounds too loud or something, let me know. Trying a different way to adjust it, but it didn't work, so. All right. Turn up that hour. Dang, I wasn't ready for this at all, was I? Grab my buff because it's about expired. Oh. Knockdown. It looks like my mocha of the old moon's about to expire, which means I have to go get a. Go get a Villa scroll every once in a while now. I got one earlier, so I have got one ring. But this is only the second hour I've been grinding, so. How's it going, Envy? Oh, that ain't good. Just pull it, or have you done something pretty bad? Oh, sports injuries. I never was a big athletic guy, so had some old injuries, but they wasn't from sports. Oh my gosh. I guess that would make it a little bit more sensitive in the back, wouldn't it? Hey, is that music too loud in the background? I've been screwing with the settings and I ain't had a chance to record and listen back to it. Okay, awesome. Thanks. That's her name. Coven. I actually like. She's got an album that they have, and there's only one song that I can't use in my streams of that album. Well, I'm off for my next attempt. This Tet Black Star. Hopefully I'll get that in the next few days. I had to order some mats off the auction house. I ran out of massive black magic or whatever. So put on your second tet, and hey, you're gonna do like I did, buy it. I just grind until I buy it. Oh well, if you're building stacks, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna try, and after about 15 fails, I haven't got that many, but once I get up to about 15 fails, I'm probably just gonna stop and save up and buy one. Because I'm at 9 fails now. At a tet on that Black Star. Yeah, well, that's true. You got the stacks for it, I'd say try it. Getting back to try isn't too horrible. Yeah, pretty much everything I got I'm gonna buy. Like I said, I bought this Black Star and I've tried so many times, it's kind of personal now, but start saving up. Oh, really? I usually do try at about 40 to 50 stacks. Usually it goes in 2 or 3. Oh, see, I got some from. Excuse me, head supper. I got some from events. I got like 4 of them. I'm gonna use those for my fails. By in here looking around. That. Oh, there's an earring right there. How about that? That's 2 today. A good start. Yeah, I spent most of yesterday afternoon and today. I had so much stuff built up in my warehouses over the years. I started selling it. I sold almost 4 billion in junk stuff I had in my warehouse. And I was still going, but I got tired and wanted to grind. That's how I got the money to go ahead and get my pen now. So I bought it, put the calves back in it, so now it's back to a C3. Now I'm gonna work on that Black Star, and then after that it's just 7 billion in AP for the accessories. Yeah. Well, that'll stop when everything you gotta buy is more than a bill. You'll start building up bills all the time. Yeah, yeah. About 9, so you're not even halfway yet. So, if your RNG works and you can save money enhancing yourself, but I just don't have that kind of luck. Not enhancing. I mean, I'm trying it with this Black Star, but and to get Tet, I'd have to spend, I guess, whatever Tet Black Star costs, like 13, 15 bill. I don't remember what it is on the marketplace right now. I know it goes up and down. So I mean, I probably have only spent, because I've only been using stuff I've already had, so spent stuff. So I probably haven't spent too much. I guess I should go with it until I break like 10 or 12 bill, but then I'm going to be mad because I didn't just save up and buy one. Oh, the Valk's cries. Is that what you're talking about, the Valk's cries? Talking about Valk's cries or crown stones? Oh, advice of Valks. Yeah. See, I don't ever figure cost of an advice of Valks. Because you can't really sell those or buy them. I mean, you can build them, but I've never built a Valk's Cry, I don't think. I've always just bounced characters and stuff. That's basically the cost of the fail stacks. And I'm sure there's a way somebody's got to figure it out. I don't know how to do it. I know you can buy certain gear, so I guess maybe that'd be the best way, like a a tri piece of gear you extracted into so many fail stacks. Fox cry is so many. I didn't know you could do that until recently. Yeah, that's like me. I'm pretty much out of stuff except what I've got lately in events. But I watch that potion shop TV guy that's all he does, enhance. If I have to start building stacks, I'm just going to use reblast like he does. Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you, he's kind of protective on his system, but he streams a lot. Potion Hack TV. Have you ever watched him? That's all he does. I think he's up to about 115 pins that he's made. Got like over a trillion silver net worth. And if that's all he does is that you sit there and watch him for about an hour or so, you'll see how he builds his fail stacks from 0 up to 30 to 40 to 50. He's got a pretty good system. I never tried a spreadsheet. Probably why I'm so bad at it. So Google Doc, yeah, I probably never thought about that. I know there's a good fail stack calculator that matches BDO except for the RNG. It'll tell you how many what your fail stack percent is. It's always correct on that. It just won't tell you, you know, the RNG portion of actually hitting that. Like it'll say you know, if you have 50 stacks, it'll say 72.4%. Same thing the Black Spirit tells you in the window. But it's a web-based, so you don't actually have to have the fail stacks in that. You can check it. I'll link that as soon as I get done with this mob if you want to see what I mean. Got a separate one for accessories. I'll link it for you here. That one. I use that a lot to see if I've got enough stacks to make it to try stuff. Pretty simple. I mean, you tell it what you're enhancing, what level, and plug in a number. It even tells you if it, you know, randomly if you would have passed or if you would have made it or not made it. Yeah, now I've seen them using like 14, and all they do is have plus 14 reblath, and that's where they build. Everything starts at plus 14. I see where he, you know, they use like 8 or 9 14s, then they go to 15, they extract it back down to 14. But I've also seen that he had a bunch of pries and duos and tries, so I don't know his cutoffs in that. But if you have them popped up high, get one to duo or try and use that to build higher. I think that's what most of them do. They might. All I see him use, and again, he's the only source I really know that sits there and enhances 24/7 on stream. I mean, all he does is reblath, boss gear, and like black stars. Boss weapons, boss armor, reblath, and black stars. That's all he uses. At least that's all I've ever seen him use. Oh, he builds stacks, I mean, just left and right. Now he throws a lot of money at it too, but takes a lot of money at it. If my parts come in yet. Oh. Those are hard to come by, these black spirit claw pieces. I was thinking I may have to go to the bandits. Cause, or however you say them, bandits, and try to get some claws. If I can at least, I'm actually at the point where I'm melting the claws and the, what's that? There's another piece that you get from the rare drop from the Rift guys. Called now. You take one of those and you melt them. I think you melt them or alchemy them or something and you get 5 of the massive magic. Okay. Remnants of the Rift, that's what it's called. Same thing, you use one of those for a quest too to make a black star weapon. But you can take a Remnants of the Rift and one of those black spirit's claws and melt them or alchemy them or something, and you'll get 5 of those massive magics you have to use to create the black stone to enhance, try duo and try pet and pin, you know, access black star items. Those massive magics are hard to come by. They drop here, but I've only had like, of all the hours I've been grinding, I think I've had maybe 5 drop. That's where I think that's where all the expense, ooh, vaporized. I think that's where a lot of the expense comes from. Those. I think you'd have more places to drop than Black Spirit's Claws, because that's what you have to get into one of them new areas, the one got what it's called, the ones that look like it's got the mobs from history in it, but it's a lower level. You gotta go in there and use a Black Spirit's Claw to open the door in there. Remember where I'm talking about? Terrible with names. Yeah, I haven't done it either, but it takes those Black Spirit Claws, and there's a lot of people use them. You know, you got to have one just to open the door. So anybody's grinding in that area, and it's one of the newer areas with pretty good money, so not very many blacks. Everybody's buying the Black Spirit Claws to get in there. And then if you want to go to Histria and teleport there direct and not have to randomly hope the pillars send you, You can teleport there from a NPC out in the desert, but it takes one of those claws to do it. So it's a pretty popular item for people that grind in the better areas, but they've only got, I think there's only 2 places that drop it. Oh, I gotta get my buffs back up. Hang on. Forgot about that. Food buffs expired. Villa buffs expired. 3 days left on that too, and then I'll have to go get a. Let's see, got those. I'd like to know what knocks me out of awakened all the time. I get in here and start stuff up, and trying to do that slide is a 50-50 chance of getting knocked out of awakening. And then I'm sitting here doing the comp, trying to finish the combo, and I'm not in the right stance. Now I'm right back out of stance. Something I'm either, because if this guy tries to slide and catches on anything, a rock or a mob standing in front of him, knocks you out of awakened stance, and it's pretty damn annoying. This slide right here, forward and right click, W right click. They don't slide for some reason, then you're back in your pre-awakened stance. Lock your forward right click on. Oh, is that what that I need to do? Okay. Let me go do that then. Thank you. It's annoying the crap out of me for like a couple of weeks now. Glad you're in here helping me out. Let's see. That maybe that's what it is. All right. Here's that forward right click. Shift right. Down right. Help. Where is it? There it is. Whoop. Just unlearned that. Went back. Shift right click, huh? Pre-awakening tab. Okay. Right click. I don't know what these are called, to be honest. There it is. Shift right click it and it locked? Nope. Left click the lock, but don't lock the awaken one. Oh, okay, you gotta click on the little gizmo. Alright. Try that. Thank you. Got much of this stuff I just don't know. You'd think after as long as I've been playing it, I would know stuff like that. But I'll be honest, when I stopped playing, these wasn't options. There was no locking a thing. I don't ever remember seeing it. There wasn't no awakened either. No, there was awakened. I think awakened just come out when I stopped actually grinding and stuff and went AFK everything. Valencia had just come out. I think there was an awakened. I think it had just come out and Valencia was out. There wasn't anything after Valencia I was actually participating in. I was just AFK fishing after that. I've been complaining about that for weeks now. I appreciate you helping me out with that. I'm gonna see here in a second. So far I haven't kicked out of Awakening, so yeah, that did, because I didn't kick out Awakening right there and I wasn't off the cooldown. Yep. That got it. Bless your heart. Thank you. I've been cussing. I've been cussing and belly aching about that for at least 2 weeks. Left and right click. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay. That's in pre-awakened. Yeah, that one's got a I want to say iframe. But I don't get kicked out of that one very often. I use shift, that. That's got an iframe on it, so I use that a lot. Yeah, you can't take damage or anything while you do that. So is that slide. That's why a slide was, I was like, that's one of the only iframes I got. I think it's that one there, that little hop skip there. That's got an iframe in Awaken. Shift is good, but it has a cooldown. Yeah, but you don't skip when you double tap it, do you? Roll. Left. Left, right, plus right click. Oh, that one? I still got that kick in there. I forgot I put that kick on there. I don't know if that kick, is that kick still in super armor? Does have super armor? Way to do it. That's the way to have it. I'll learn this stuff. I've got that. I grind, I use that one thing. Hit plus space, huh? That does. Shift, right click, and space. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I use that space. That space gives you a crit buff. I use that. I just do it on the forward one because it gets a AP buff when I roll with that axe. I use WQ, that there, and then space. Get my crit buff. Plus that forward, or Q, I guess. Yeah, forward Q, sorry. WQ. That gets you out of a mob when they're pounding on you. It'll jump out of them. Or that slide don't always do that. You talking about those two? I didn't know what those did. I made them. One is, it's like Shift Z and Shift X or something like that. But they're all pre-awakened, so how much I use them. But I got, let's see, Shift Z, that's Shift Z, and then Shift X is that. Yeah, I tried throwing them in a combo here, and it just kind of screwed me all up. I try to keep stuff simple for my simple mind, you know. And I'm so used to doing the same thing over and over again that I have to get my fingers to remember what to do in the middle of these, that muscle memory. Yeah, I had surgery on both my wrists and elbow for carpal and cubital tunnel. So mine get sore pretty quick. My job I had before I retired, I'd have to sit in a vehicle, type on a computer from the driver's seat, and the computer was pretty much even with the passenger seat. So it'd be like sitting in your driver's seat for a few hours writing a report while the computer's on a little stand in the driver's seat or passenger seat. So you're twisted around sideways and stretched out. Yep. Mine was, yeah, I know it was. One of them things I have to deal with. I did that for 12 years, I guess, of doing that. And it messed me up pretty good. I had the surgery, and it done a lot better. I'd get to the point where I'd be driving, because I drove everywhere. I'd drive, and I couldn't get my hand to let go of the steering wheel. It'd be like locked to it. Almost have to pry my fingers to get loose. But I still have, my pinky still goes numb after the surgery. Ganglia. Yeah, I don't remember. Doc could have told me that. It was quite a few years ago I had surgery. It was probably 6, 7 years ago before I retired. Yeah, see, that sucks. None of these places want to, you know, you can give them all the suggestions you want to make it better, and nobody wants to do anything. That's the way my job was. You know? The worst part about my job is I had an office I could drive to and do all that, but the supervisor said he didn't want nobody in the office. He wanted everybody out in the field all the time. So you had to do all your paperwork from a computer and a printer in your car. Then we come and find out a few years later, the reason he was keeping everybody out of the office was, one, he was on the company time, he was betting on horses on his computer, the supervisor's computer. He was betting on horses, and one of the secretaries was bringing in people from the outside and having sex with them. on company time. And she was doing it in her office with the door closed and then forwarding pictures to the company computer on the internet or through the LAN to the supervisor for him to look at. Yeah, it was a heck of a scandal. Oh, really? I tell you what, there aren't any very many drive-in movies left either. Oh, really? You hired a stripper, huh? Oh, no kidding. Make him train a stripper. That's just cold-blooded. Lights on there. Yeah, I'll bet he wasn't. Thing is, was he receptive to it or not? Did he like brush her off or did he like go with the flow? Because he knew he was leaving. Well, it's not like I guess they had a whole bunch going on all at once, would they? I've never worked at a drive-in. Oh, really? I remember sneaking into drive-ins in the trunk of a car when I was little. Cheap metro buses. Really? That's a pretty expensive hobby, isn't it? Yeah, he's just working on the buses, huh? Well, that'd definitely be a different experience. Well, yeah. Really? Build it out of nothing? People wouldn't know where to go from stack from weekend to weekend, huh? Really? So he didn't have like a big concrete building that they went in with the bathrooms and all that stuff, just had the... Yeah, it'd still be a ton to do in one day. So the concession wasn't in the main building? Or is this like one for convenience somewhere? Ah, okay, okay. I got you. That was one thing I didn't understand why they didn't. You know how Sonic Restaurant works. Sonic Drive-In Restaurant. I don't know if they have those in your area or not. Okay, well, I don't understand why they didn't do that with convenience, with food and drinks at the movie theater. Have somebody on, running out to your car and stuff. I know when Sonic first opened around me, all the waiters and waitresses, whatever the bus people, bus hops or whatever, they all had roller skates. And they roller skated around. Did they? I always liked Sonic food. I loved their hamburgers back then. I don't know. I haven't ate one in a while. I guess as far as fast food goes, or the closest to fast food, I actually really like Chick-fil-A and Popeyes chicken sandwiches. I eat those about every day. Yeah, we've got one down the road from me. Of course, I live in a pretty populated area, and there's a lot of places to eat. They're good. I admit they're good. The only reason I go to Chick-fil-A more for their sandwiches is they're just right around the corner, where Popeyes is a 20-minute drive. Chick-fil-A's like 5. And I do like Chick-fil-A service too. They're fast. There could be 100 cars in a drive up, and they can get you in and out of there in like 2 minutes. Yeah, love Chick-fil-A. They have really good sweet tea too. They actually know how to make sweet tea for me. Boycotting Wendy's. Boycotting Wendy's for college? Oh, bastards. They ever lower them back down? I wouldn't have none of that shit. About a week, huh? Well, that's good you won. That combo ain't too bad. Boy, you were showing me about that shift right click. Or the left and right click. Get the hang of that. I might try that instead of the forward Q. Flow works pretty good. Goes right into it. Something new to try. It's out of that same old boring. Took about a... That's also got a... Yeah, I've got it off on all of them. I hate that. I use that when I want to use it. I've turned it off on all of them. I don't have anything with Black Spirit Road. I do it manually, and you'll notice I always do it when I'm going up that hill there, if I remember. I know it was attached to that dang, where you turn into Phoenix and fly across that I use it all the time. And every once in a while, all of a sudden my Black Spirit Rage would be gone, and that would do a special attack, and then I'd be like, what in the hell? I can't do what I want to do. So then I got in there looking, and I turned all of them off. That's how I get around, is between this rush here and then this, I don't know the names of them, the Phoenix thing.
Just keep breathing now, don't run away. We can still figure it out. Why do I do this? Why do I push you down? I'm reaching out. You think that I wanna let you go? Well, look at me and rest some bones. I wish that I knew what was wrong. What's wrong?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to brand this. Damn. I better do that real quick. It keeps, you don't brand these things. You know about branding, right? How it saves you from having to repair them all the time. And it knocks a bunch of the cost off. I forgot to brand this after I bought it, so that now. I've got a brand stone in the bank up here. Use a maid and pull it out. Oh, did you? Oh, you'll like that. That thing is so handy. Let's see, maid. Storage. Oops. Probably there. I haven't transported it. What? How is it not there? Still transporting. It's got 4 minutes. Oh shit. Ooh, I forgot to check see if that scroll stack does. Oh, would they have them on sale or something? They were on sale. Well, yeah, I've already got the tent, and I'll buy some more maids. I've got a crap load of maids now, but I'll probably buy some more. I noticed in history, I kept, history had dropped so much different things that I couldn't empty my bags all the time. Yeah, see, I got pets early on, so I've got a ton of pets. I mean, like, I went stupid on pets. And I've still got some I haven't even used yet. Most of those are tier 4, and I got them to tier 4 before that guaranteed. It wasn't guaranteed you slam them together, you'd get a 4 like it is now with those, tell you what you get. So I had a lot of pets I got that had real crappy stats and wasn't worth a damn. Yeah, pets will save you. You'll make money, make silver off of pets just because of grind faster and get all the loot. Oh no. Another one I got a lock right there. Dude, get out of my grind spot. Well, at least he left. I didn't have to run away. Got two of my little groups there. I guess I need to put that tent up out here, but seems like everybody comes in from the hill there and starts in, and then they see that I'm here, and then they either attack me or take off instead of. I always start in the cave there. What'll you be at with Tet? What would your AP be? 230? Ooh, yeah, that'll be a little bit shy. I mean, I'd say try it, but it's gonna be hard to get the mobs down at that. That's if your DP's good enough, you'll stay alive, but it's a little tough. Yeah, 230 with Kutum though. I think I started at 250 something in Kutum. I mean, you could throw a Nuver on, but you better have the DP to cover it because these things at night especially hit hard. I'd say just wade into it a few mobs at a time. Yeah, trees would definitely be better. But if you're going to wade in, just wade in a few mobs at a time and see how they hit you and what they're doing before you start pulling in 4 or 5 or, you know. I might not have no problem keeping up here because I'm slow. Plus, these don't drop a lot of loot. I mean, really, piece-wise. 1, 2, or 3 pieces each mob. Let's see what that other one is. Let's find it. Where is that damn shift Q at? Oh, damn it. We're definitely not having any luck. There it is. Tired of hitting that one all the time. Dang! You got a low tier, really good RNG, huh? Less than a 5 stack. Well, you can always go to that church or wherever you're at to pull it down, back down to a 14. Man, why can't you do that on a Ted, huh? Or you try, yeah. I had a problem earlier today trying to get to try on that Black Star. It's back down to Pry now, but I couldn't get it to go to try, and I had a 40-some% chance, I think. 30 or 40. I ran out of, stones to do it. That's why I'm waiting on that pre-order. Hey, have you seen that movie Shazam, the newer one that come out? No, I saw it today. It's okay movie. It's not bad or anything. But for half the movie, I could have swore the guy that played the grown-up Shazam was Jimmy Kimmel. He looks just like him. I mean, it's worth watching. It's definitely worth watching if you get a chance. But I I was like, I just kept running through my head. That's Jimmy Kimmel. That's got to be Jimmy Kimmel. I finally grabbed my phone and looked it up. Chuck. I've seen that. Chuck about. I'm waiting on the new The Boys to come out on Amazon Prime. That is a good series. You watched any of that? The Boys and The Expanse are both two I'm waiting to come back out. CIA cipher imprinted on himself. Really? Yeah, The Boys was awesome. I might have to see that, Chuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that one. That sounds like my kind of movie with CIAs and stuff. Yeah, The Expanse is awesome. I really enjoyed that series. I just started watching The 100. And I'm just starting to get interested in that one. So that one might be another one I put on the list to watch. Chuck's a comedy. That's okay. I like good comedy. I loved Stuber. I just saw that the other day too. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go into it with open mind then. Oh, really? The office? Well, that might be good then. Here it comes again. Oh, that's a different one. Say anything or not. Hero. Used to have a guy in another guild I took Hero. Had that name Hero. I think he quit a long time ago though. Can't believe there's... Oh, that's because I'm on Serendia 4. Ah, that's why there's so many people looking out here. I'm not on my normal server. I was wondering why there's so many people showing up. Usually on the server I go to, there's hardly never anybody on that shows up and says anything. Might be why I've got a drop today. Change servers. Old reliable server may not be old reliable anymore. Yeah, see, I didn't do any of it. I did turn in some crates today. I got some money doing that. And I was freaking out when I went to turn them in. Because I got the desert buff, went to Valencia, put the crates up, and it was like no value whatsoever. And I was like, well, what the heck? And I looked it up and it said connected. So I'm like, what's going on? So I let my desert debuff go out and went to try to find out what was wrong, and come to find out I didn't have everything connected even though it said I did. They've got a tooltip error or something in there. I was missing a node on my connection from Grana to Valencia. Oh, that's alright, don't worry. No worries. I don't even get my Discord channel. Guild's got one, but nobody ever talks in it, so. Or if they do, it's the same 5 people all talking to each other at the same time. Yeah. But it all got fixed. I found the node. Got it put up. Traded in my crates. Got almost 700 mil out of those. That's how that was the top off of my money. Oh, I got a value pack, so you can do that from the map. I didn't have to run anywhere. Just I got there and couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting any money for it. So you can turn nodes on and off with the map when you got a value pack, so I don't have to run to all of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's not any place on these maps in this game that I don't think... There's no nodes I haven't discovered. I just missed one when I was hooking them up, and I didn't know I missed it. I get there and, you know, you hover over your crates and it'll say if it's connected or not. Little green text, and that said connected. So I'm like, something's wrong. I wasn't about to turn in crates for a third or a tenth of the price. I think it was like 15,000 instead of 200 and some thousand per crate. Ah, that song needs to go away. Here for that one, I'm gonna have to remember to pull that one off the playlist. Oh, my hour is up. I need to go count my stuff. Everywhere. Let's see. Nice earring there. 16, wow. I think I got an earring. Visions. Boy, low numbers here. It's a good thing that earring dropped. That's some really low numbers. Let's go to storage. Or kit. That's arrived finally. That. There we go. Brand either one of them, huh? Oh, it's locked. Try it now. Not there. Got to be fully repaired, maybe. Huh. So why isn't it letting me brand that? Why would it not let me brand this? Oh, it's not at 100%. It only did 98. Try it now. Still not there. Okay. Why can I not brand? Well, probably because I put the wrong item in there. Man, talk about. About having a rough time here. There we go. That's better. Well, pretty much it's got to be 100% repaired. For some reason, it only repaired 98% when I repaired it. Hey, earlier on today, I had an actual one of these mobs hit me and knocked me complete out of stance like I hit the tab key. I wasn't even in fight stance. I was just standing there like I was getting ready to run somewhere. He hit me so hard I put my weapon up and said helmet. At first I thought I hit the tab key, but I don't know, I was just going along and all of a sudden he just stopped. I'm like, what the heck? It was like I got stunned and knocked out of combat mode. Oh no, you got back up there and failed it, huh? Well, it'll pop eventually. Sounds like it's being a heartbreaker though. Yeah, that's what I did today, so I never made it to try on my Black Star today. I got it to duo and failed that 2 or 3 times. So I didn't even get to try for Tet. I ran out of stones. And what's sad is, well, it's not sad, it's just like, damn, I'm watching these people on these streams with less fail stacks than me walking up and 2-tapping the Tet Black Stars and that. Talk about how easy it is, and I'm like, ah, bite me. I can't get it to go for nothing. If I get my items from the marketplace, I'll try for at least a couple of times tonight. Gotta get the piece. Oh man. Must have been. Maybe I'll wait. This may not be a good day for enhancing. Sounds like I couldn't get to try. It sounds like you're having a monster time trying to get to Tet. So maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. It'll be better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This might be the reblath night. Gotta get that pin reblath. Now's the time. They need somebody to do that. Somebody needs to run around in full pin reblath. Post that shit up on the forums. Full pin. Maybe a couple of pin ring of good deeds, something like that. Out of curiosity. Still nothing. Well, I'll get one by tomorrow.
Keep everything that spills out of the dark locked up behind the glass. It's bleeding out of nothing but a thought, like secrets that slowly slip. Shadow in the spotlight, chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight. You're glowing like the writing on the wall. I finally meet you again. We're slowing down under the moon, painted trails where we've been. Shadow in the spotlight, no stars inside. Chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight.
Dang. Tries are hitting hard because I couldn't get my my Black Star to try today. Of course, I only tried twice, but made 2 attempts at getting try with quite at 40 though, but I didn't make mine either. I didn't even get a chance to play with a TED attempt. That's disheartening though. Sit there and get everything set up, and at 40% you can't get it to pop twice. Mm-hmm. Get back to duo. Well, hopefully you won't have. Maybe you can one tap duo and try this time. Yeah. Switch characters and left it in the inventory of the last one, didn't you? I've been known to do that a few times. Goodness. Going. A big guy hadn't despawned yet. I'm gonna play with him. I've never had one of the big ones drop an earring yet. Still not. Getting it turned in. Time I switch pets, they turn off automatic, I guess. Oops. Buff's back up. Wondering where all the mobs went. Somebody must have run up there and pulled them back up in the cave. There's another skill point. I'm beginning to wonder if one was going to show up. why I can't get my have it maxed out. Headset ain't very loud. I ain't had no rare drops on this run. Oh, nothing. Back in a dry spot. Either that or somebody on the other side over there is getting them all. Oops. Get up. Right on your back. I think I'm gonna have to call it. About to fall asleep. Fall asleep here and die and I lose a crystal and a XP, I'll be a little irate. Actually wasn't a full hour. I may just add in the thing because I didn't do a full hour. Wanting to doze off, so I'm gonna have to stop. Put myself to sleep. Ooh. So I'm gonna call it here before I fall asleep and bash my head on a keyboard. So yeah, well, thanks for stopping by, Envy. I appreciate you. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I'll do a little bit in the morning, and then I'll probably tomorrow afternoon. Maybe I'll be awake this time. So I'll see you later.